I know that I wouldn't look at Pavement and say, wait, you know what? I think I can make a big business out of this, right? So how did that whole concept come up?
Well, originally when I started Everline, the whole concept of being a franchise was a twinkle in my eye. I would say that it largely started as a standalone business for myself to run, to build and grow in Calgary. And the vision back then was to become Alberta's largest blind painting and pavement maintenance contractor. And that's all I wanted. And that's all I was happy with. And then what had happened is I have a long history in franchising. My parents were franchise owners. I was a franchisee, of course, with College Pro. I'd worked in franchises, my entry level jobs. So I've naturally have always been very aware of the industry. I would say that as Everline was growing quite rapidly in the early years, doubling in revenue, I reached out to a mentor of mine and I said, I'm trying to decide how and where I'm going to grow this from here. You're at a lot of inflection points. You could grow by expanding your services. You could grow corporately via hiring a general manager and opening up in a different city. But just my natural personality, I'm an aggressive expansionist. So, of course, my mind wandered to, I wonder, could this be a national brand? I'm not too sure. No one's really done it. Back then, there was only one or two US-based companies that had started doing it. They actually failed. And so I was like, why did they fail? I recognized that they hadn't quite brought people with a background and experience and a level of mentors that I had. And so it wasn't until I went through that exercise and, I got a deeper introduction into the franchisor space via the International Franchise Association and Canadian Franchise Association that I got some great mentors, and they said, you need to make sure the magic isn't you, that this isn't just a business that John Evans can run in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, in this moment in time with your skill set, that somebody can take the same thing and have the same or greater success than you ever did from a completely different background in a completely different market.